that the humble kebab, now found on practically every street corner in the world, was born on ancient battlefields, where soldiers used their swords as makeshift skewers? Today, we're exploring how this military necessity became royal cuisine and eventually conquered the world's palate.
That's such a fascinating origin story. The idea of soldiers developing cooking techniques that would eventually make their way into palace kitchens and poetry.
Well, what's interesting is how the etymology tells the whole story. The word kebab comes from the Arabic kabab, meaning to burn or to char. By the time of the Abbasid Caliphate in the 8th century, these battlefield meals had evolved into sophisticated dishes worthy of kings.
So, how did this transformation from military food to royal cuisine happen?
You know, it's all about the spice routes and cultural exchange. As trade networks expanded across the Middle East, each region started adding its own local ingredients. Like in Aleppo, they incorporated their famous pepper paste and pistachios, while in Persia, they began using precious saffron in their marinades.
That reminds me of how food often follows trade routes. The variations must be incredible.
Oh, they are. Take shish kebab from the Levant. It's all about simplicity and letting the meat shine. But then you've got kofta kebab, which is like this completely different philosophy, where ground meat becomes this canvas for warm spices, like cinnamon and allspice.
Well, that's interesting. It's almost like each region solved the same problem in its own unique way.
Exactly. And some regions completely rewrote the rules. For example, in Iraq, they created kebab hindi, which isn't even grilled. It's simmered in this rich tomato sauce instead. It's still considered a kebab, but it shows how flexible the concept has become.
That's fascinating. How did these variations spread across such a vast region?
So here's where it gets really interesting. The spread of kebab variations mirrors historical trade routes and migrations. For example, the Iranian kebab barg, with its signature saffron yogurt marinade, shows the influence of the ancient Persian spice trade. And, what's particularly fascinating is how these recipes were preserved and passed down.
The preservation of these recipes must tell us something about the cultures themselves.
You're absolutely right. And what's really remarkable is how kebabs became this central part of celebration and community. Like during Eid al-Fitr or Nowruz, families gather around the grill, sharing not just food, but stories and traditions. It's this beautiful mixture of culinary technique and social bonding.
That social aspect explains why kebabs have become such a global phenomenon.
Well, exactly. And here's what's fascinating about the globalization of kebabs. While you can now find kebab shops from Tokyo to Toronto, each place adds its local twist while maintaining that core tradition of grilled meat and fire. It's like this culinary DNA that keeps evolving but never loses its essential character.
The way you describe it, it's almost like kebabs are this living history book.
Well, that's exactly what they are. Every kebab tells a story. The Aleppo kebab speaks to Syria's nut trade, Iranian kebabs reflect ancient Persian luxury, and even modern fusion kebabs tell us about global migration patterns and cultural exchange. It's this incredible example of how food preserves history and adapts to change simultaneously.
And now I'm wondering about the future of kebabs, how they'll continue to evolve.
You know what's exciting about that? We're already seeing chefs experiment with plant-based kebabs and fusion marinades. but they're still respecting those ancient techniques. It's like this 3,000-year-old tradition is still teaching us new things about food, community, and cultural exchange.
That's such a powerful way to think about it, how something so simple can carry so much meaning.
And that's the heart of it. Whether it's being cooked on a sword over a battlefield fire, or getting a modern twist in a Michelin-starred restaurant, the kebab remains what it's always been. A testament to human ingenuity and our ability to turn necessity into art. Now, that's something worth preserving, don't you think?
That's interesting information, Bill. Thank you so much, my friend.
You are quite welcome, Sarah.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we have special hot pepper for you. The chocolate or dark habanero is a variety of habanero chili pepper that has been selectively bred to be larger, heavier, and spicier. It is also known as the black habanero. The chocolate habanero has unique earthy undertones and a smoky flavor that complements the sweet taste of the habanero pepper. Despite their popularity, habanero peppers are incredibly hot, and people rarely eat them whole. They typically add flavor and heat to hot sauces, spicy foods, sweet salsa, fruity barbecue sauce, and even marinades. It is important to handle them with care to avoid any accidents. However, when you bathe them in alcohol, such as tequila, vodka, or whiskey, the heat goes away. The liquor that seeps out of the pepper can be used to mix your next spicy margarita. The peppers retain their delicate, sweet flavor without burning your face in some way. Just like its namesake, this habanero barbecue flavor is authentically robust and spicy without being overly domineering or salted. Furthermore, the barbecue taste's smoky sweetness contrasts well with the habanero's hot flavor. Habanero barbecue has a nice balance of taste and heat without being unduly salty. Making delicious barbecue with mango habanero barbecue sauce recipe is perfect for grilled shrimp, fish, chicken, or pork, with just the right amount of sweetness and heat.
أشرق في جوال فيه وأضحك عندي ورامه يشو نسوى بحالي عالمضي من هنا صار أشرق في جوال فيه وأضحك عندي ورامه.
Thank you for choosing to watch.